I feel like that's the story of our job.
Yeah.
To always try to catch up the train, the hype.
Yeah.
But you don't know if the hype is real or if it's just fake.
Welcome to Kodsnack, Sergès.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, have you enjoyed the conference so far?
Oh yeah, I actually thought, I don't know, I didn't expect anything, but it was everything I've hoped for.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I really enjoy that we get so many tracks, so many different type of topics. It's for everyone. I've seen even people that are not really in tech or tech-related jobs, and they still find something to enjoy, and they still find new things to learn.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. And the keynotes were very, I guess, future forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is the theme, but they nailed the theme.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I guess we should say that we're recording on the last day of the conference, so our heads are full of stuff right now.
Yes.
I always feel like it takes me weeks to sort of process everything.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's hard to pick stuff out, but I agree they have been very future forward in the keynotes. Some stuff I need to read up on, I think.
Some stuff I need some more education. Like maybe I need to go back to university.
Yeah. Maybe a PhD.
Maybe or two.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but anyway, so and you had one presentation, right? One talk?
Yeah.
And what was your talk about?
Wait for it. Dark patterns to rule them all.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's a great title.
I need to have this tone because it took me months to come up with this title. So to be cinematic.
Yeah. It's a very good title.
Thank you. I worked very hard for that title.
Yeah. So you came up. You basically more or less came up with the talk first, and then the title.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, because I feel like some people work in the opposite direction. They start with a title and then they can create the presentation.
Yeah, but you know what they say, you judge a book by its cover.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same for talks.
Yeah, absolutely.
You judge a talk by its name.
Yeah, especially when you have so many to choose from in the list.
So for me, the name is more important.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have a point. It's true. So where did the idea for the talk come from?
I usually like to make like some puns, some jokes in my title. I like to have like punchy title.
Yeah.
When you read that, you're like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, this is
going to go hard.
Yeah, exactly.
So I tried to find like fun puns with dark patterns, but it didn't really. I didn't feel it. Then I don't know. One day I woke up and I thought to myself, dark patterns to rule them all. Yeah. And I was like, this is it.
Yeah. But so the actual content of the talk, where did that come? Where did you start?
So last year I did another talk called Evil Tech.
Yeah.
How developers became villains.
Yeah.
It was my first talk in English and outside of France. And after this talk, I had attendees coming up to me for more discussion. And the subtopic that often came up was dark patterns. Many people said, oh, yeah, and what do you think of dark patterns? Yeah. And, because Evil Tech, my talk Evil Tech is basically about tech ethics in the age of AI.
Yeah.
And dark patterns was closely related to it, but not really. So I thought to myself, why not do a spin-off?
Yeah.
Specifically on that topic, because people felt like some people wanted my opinion.
Yeah,
not saying that I'm important, but
But I mean, it's a very natural other step. Or of course, the idea comes up about dark patterns when you hear, because I watched the earlier talk as well, and it feels like there was quite a bit of like good questions as well, which isn't always the case when you have a talk that people have interesting follow-up questions.
But for Evil Tech specifically, it was made for question.
Smart.
So the talk, actually I ended earlier than usual.
Yeah.
I leave 10 minutes. So for example, if I did it at hors d'oeuvre, instead of having 40 minutes, I used 30 minutes on purpose to leave 10 minutes for question, because it's the type of topic that always brings some question from people. And the point of the talk was not really the talk, but the discussion after.
Yeah.
And in many times, it was really the Q&A that leveled up the presentation. Not that it was bad before, but I feel like there were many synergies between me and the public.
Yeah.
So it's more like collaborative talk.
Yeah.
This specific topic.
Yeah.
But the one I did yesterday, no, it was not.
Okay, it was more straight
because
presentation.
The issue with that is that you rely a lot on the public.
Yeah.
So when the public is with you, that's awesome.
Yeah.
When it's not,
it can be
less. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's risky, but it's like high risk, high reward.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It seems to work. It worked out really well.
What I love about this type of format is that I did it in many different countries. So I always get different version of that. It's never the same talk for me, so it doesn't get boring.
Yeah, that's great.
And when I get on stage, I never know what's going to happen. I know I'm supposed to know because I'm the one with the mic on stage. But each time the public get me somewhere, and that's magic.
Yeah. Is there any particular version of the talk that surprised you more than the others, or?
Yes. Actually, it was the first time I did it. It was my first talk in English outside of France. First time I gave this talk.
Wow.
So for a disclaimer, I have to say that I'm a bit of a crazy person. I will say why. Because when I did Evaltech, I wanted to start with a big punch. I was a bit new in conference settings, so I didn't know there were rules to follow. So I just did whatever I wanted to do.
Great.
And I start Evaltech with a competition of Evil Laugh.
Yeah.
I know. And I did it in the Netherlands. And they're very crazy. They're crazier than me. Okay, before we start, I want you guys to be in character because it's about how developers become villains. And, most people in the public are devs. So I wanted the public to be in their full villain era. So I said, okay, I need 5 people to come on stage and do an Evil Laugh competition. People look at each other. What's going on? No. And then, I don't know, suddenly 5 guys, super tall, like 2 meters, like with big beards, like big guys. They stood up. They said, okay, let's go.
Wow.
They lined up and they gave that best Evil Laugh. Like the competition was crazy. And the public, they were like, what's happening? But it was very fun. And, it worked. And I don't know, it was so magical for me. And even I went back this year to this event, and one of the guy was at the same talk, my talk last year. And he said, oh my God, I remember your talk because I won the competition. Thank you, because, I have a secret talent. It's Evil Laugh. But it's useless. But for the first time in my life, it was actually useful.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to show my true talent. Thank you so much. And, it's the type of thing, I don't know, I love to have. I love to remember. It's good memory.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that is also the kind of thing that you can get out of conferences that you can't really plan or you can't put it on paper. But it's such a big thing. You remember it, he remembers it, everyone else there remembers it. And I mean, I don't know which version of the talk I saw online, but there was a really great Evil Laughter there as well. So yeah, big hit. But you didn't do that thing this time.
Yeah, because, it worked for conferences that are a bit offbeat, a bit, they accept more eccentricities. But there are some conferences that are more corporate.
Yeah.
So you need to do something more corporate. So I try to do, I listen to the feedback to people. So the issue with my talks is that I'm someone that is very polarizing, but I'm fine with that because I believe that if you are for everyone, you are for no one. So I've made this decision to fully do what I really want to do, what is true to myself.
That's great.
And even if there are people that are not going to be with me, I have no regrets because you cannot be loved by everyone. You cannot be for everyone. That's not possible.
No.
So you have to make a choice, and I've decided to be get controversial. But most people enjoy it, so that's fine for me. So for this talk, I decided to do something more. Of course, I still do interaction, But the goal here is really to, I guess, to focus more on the topic.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean that in Evaltech I don't focus on the topic, but my point is I wanted something more lecture style, but still my style.
Yeah, of course.
So I use the full minutes. I don't have question. I have like 1 minute for question.
Yeah.
But I still have interaction, and I still get people to see my points. But it's just me. For me, it's not that I didn't want to do something like Evaltech, but I wanted to do something different. So whereas I want to try new formats. So for me, it's more like another experimentation, and I wanted to try this style this time.
And it worked out well?
Yeah, but I also have to say that, when you say you do things like Evaltech, like my talk Evaltech, the issue is that it's a lot more draining because you rely a lot on the public actually.
Yeah.
But when you rely on yourself, it's less draining.
Yeah, in that way.
So I enjoy both, and I think Dark Pattern went well. I think people enjoy it. I mean, people came up to me and said that they have learned a lot, and now they're going to be vigilant. So I'm glad the message was sent correctly.
Yeah. Cool. It's time for a brief interruption to thank our favorite people in the world, those who support us through coffee. You too can become one of them by browsing to ko-fi.com/KODSNACK. And once there, you can choose to either support us with a one-time donation or a monthly support. And if you support us for €5 or more per month, you get a bunch of very nice, if I may say so myself, stickers right to your mailbox. And if you support us for €10 per month or more, you also get a very big thank you right here. Thank you to Kalle, Josef Landberg, Thomas Skäre, Joel Rangsmo, Svante Richter, Michelle, Ingo, Anders Legell, and Tobbe Lundberg. We do sometimes have sponsors in this podcast, but it's the monthly support through coffee that actually enables us to cover most of our monthly costs every month. My dog is getting really annoyed, so let's wrap it up right here. But remember, you are a great person, whether you support us or not. Yeah, because I can imagine it's one of those things that people can come up and want to talk about for 10 minutes afterwards. For a long time.
Because I also sort of shaded one of your top company.
Cool.
Spotify.
They can handle it.
No, but I have a slide on Spotify because they use Dark Patterns. But I was like, I'm going to Sweden. Should I really go there?
Yeah, of course you should.
Then I said, you know what, let's go. And people said, oh yeah, I totally agree. I keep falling for Spotify's Dark Pattern. I was like, but that's your company. Yeah, but still, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, you guys are true people. You're not trying to defend your own people when they do shady stuff.
Yeah, no. No, hopefully we're okay at that. But still, I think it feels like there's so much more we could do when it comes to like fighting against dark patterns and bad ethical things and stuff. It feels like we developers, we have so much power that we don't really use as much as we could to do better things. I mean, in general. I mean, it's really easy to sit around, I'm just handling my ticket over here and like, maybe I can figure out a bit more about what the story is about from the user side, but am I really pushing to make it better? Am I avoiding doing negative stuff or things like that?
But I think I don't feel like we should beat ourselves up because most people don't have the time to think about ethics. Let's be real. If you are joined by work, you don't have time to think, do I protect my user or blah blah blah. You don't have the time. You have to do your tickets. That's sadly the reality.
Yeah, I mean, yes, in a way, but also if we do take a bit of time to think about stuff like that, I mean, there are other things like that as well, I think. Like, it feels to me like every time that we do take the time to think about slightly bigger picture, we usually get that back in one way or the other. But I definitely agree that it's very hard to do. Because everyone wants us to fix the next thing, and we want to fix the next thing too. We want to get stuff done.
And I think the only thing that truly works, from what I've seen, is the law. For example, the legislation on accessibility in the EU.
Yeah,
I've seen it at my work. We have like specific tickets and time allocated and money allocated for accessibility because of the law.
Yeah.
Like people actually unlock some budget because a law has passed and you have to confirm.
Yeah.
So the law is really powerful for that.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. We do stuff like that as well. And I mean, things like the GDPR also sort of play in. It's like, now I can argue more for not storing data. or like, maybe should we add this logging thing? No, we shouldn't log these things. Definitely not.
Because it's no longer a business decision. It's no longer an ethical decision.
Oh, yeah.
It's a business decision. So it gets up on the stack, on the list of things to do.
Yeah. I don't know, it's a strange way of putting it, but do you have a favorite dark pattern or dark patterns?
Very dark.
Or one that annoys you more than others, or
I don't know, but I for my examples, I've built everything from the subreddit R asshole design.
Oh,
all my examples come from that subreddit, and I really love the one that it's called confirm shaming. It's basically guilt tripping. For example, are you sure you want to unsubscribe? Their baby koalas that are going to die.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this one so much. Yeah. It's so ridiculous, but I love it.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh.
Yeah. I remember that actually was when I was a kid, when I was in school, like primary school or something. And I remember my mom was frustrated, but I don't know what it was about. It was a paper about some kind of, maybe it was, some evening of information about kids and drug use or whatever it was, and you could check a box there, or boxes if you were to attend or not. And the one box was yes, I will attend, and the other one was no, I don't care about my kid's future.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going in hard.
Okay.
And she was like, no, these people are assholes. they're promoting a good thing, but they're still assholes.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's also worth arguing about, I think. Or one way arguing, but how does this look to someone else?
Exactly. And actually, I was talking about this to some attendees yesterday. We had a conversation about, when you buy a flight ticket or train ticket, you often get the insurance in the end,
Yeah.
And the way they write you need to buy the insurance thing. It makes you feel guilty if you don't take the insurance,
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. It's horrible. Yeah, we need
You always wonder, maybe I will need it.
Yeah.
But I also want to save $100.
Yeah, exactly. And I do have insurance. I live in a European country. So was there anything that didn't fit into the talk that you would have included if it had been 15 minutes longer?
Honestly, I think the thing about this talk is, it's about dark patterns, but there are so many dark patterns. And the thing is, many of them are contextual. In itself, it's not a dark pattern, but in context, it is.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish I could have gone through every single dark pattern, every single example, so people can really see through everything. But I only have 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So I only picked the one that are the most impactful, or
Makes sense.
But yeah, I know that many attendees expect more example, but they also need to understand that if I actually did that, I only did example after example.
Yeah, exactly. Example, it's just a list.
They would get bored to death.
Yeah.
They think they want something, but you guys don't want that.
Exactly. That's also, giving people what they think they want can be
So I get feedback, but I take it. Yeah. I understand it. Yeah. But I know that if I did what you want me to do, you would say, do less, don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or don't do that anymore.
Yeah. So what excites you in the development right now outside of dark patterns and?
I don't know. Honestly, right now, I would have to say that I'm cautious about AI, but also interested.
Yeah,
I'm cautious in the sense that I'm not in the vibe of, I'm going to be replaced by AI.
No.
But there is this big pressure to get on the train, I feel like I'm a bit behind. I use AI, but I feel like I need maybe to buy a course or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just fall for the marketing on LinkedIn, but I feel like, I don't know. It's
No, I feel you absolutely. But
you feel me?
Yeah. I'm pretty down on many things about AI in general, and especially this how to put it, this sort of storyline of you have to hurry because you will fall behind. I'm waiting for someone to tell me what I'm going to fall behind about. Like, because if something really useful comes out, it's a tool. I can pick it up. I can use it. I'm really good at writing text. I can prompt. if prompting becomes more valuable all of a sudden, I will be able to do it.
But actually prompting is no longer useful because AI assistants, they have become better and better at understanding prompts.
Yeah, so that's also...
that's my issue. Each time they say, you need to get better at this, the AI actually solved that.
Yeah.
So you paid $100 plus than that for nothing.
Yeah. Now it does something else.
I want to get on the train, but the train is already gone. So and I don't know if...
No, this seems like...
If I actually need to get it...
Yeah, I think the train travels in a circle as well, so it comes by the station pretty regularly.
The train from hell.
Yeah, from hell and back again.
Exactly.
Yeah, so no, I don't feel like there's... I feel you'd have to work hard to actually fall behind.
Exactly.
And if you don't pick up AI because you're busy doing other stuff, then you'll get better at those things. You can pick up AI the next time it comes around.
But this is actually the story of software development, software engineering, because before AI, it was new frameworks, new tools, and you feel like you are going to fall behind. But the thing is, in that aspect, it was true. For example, for JavaScript, if you were not on the React or Vue train, and you stay on jQuery,
eventually you'll have a problem.
Yeah, you are falling behind. So I feel like that's the story of our job.
Yeah.
To always try to catch up the train, the hype.
Yeah.
But you don't know if the hype is real or if it's just...
No. And
just fake.
Yeah, it still feels like the hype is building as well. So I would like to skip forward a year or two and see what actually happened.
Exactly.
Can we pick up the useful parts now?
Exactly. And I feel like Hollywood is actually not helping because I thought we were going to get the boring stuff done with robots, not the fun stuff.
Exactly.
What happened?
What's the point of it? It's weird.
Me too. I wish I could look into the future so I can pick the right job, the right tool, the right everything that have regrets. But that's life.
Yeah.
Can you see into the future? Are you good at predicting what's going to be?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm good at it. No, I predict that we will have less fantastic outcomes of AI than most people make it sound like. I think it's going to fizzle out in some way, but I don't know if it will be a big pop and a catastrophe or a slow winding down.
Is it going to be .com bubble 2.0?
Yeah.
But bigger and scarier?
Yeah, I think so. That's
the Big Short part 2?
Yeah, I mean either that or a slow motion version of it.
Ooh, slow death.
Yeah, exactly. I can't decide which I think.
Which one do you prefer?
Oh, that's a very good question. I mean, in a way, I would prefer the big pop just for sort of the mean-spirited, But I think it's probably better for everyone if it's a slow. So I guess I'm hoping for the slow one.
Yeah.
In that case, and I wouldn't mind being wrong, I guess. But it feels like there's been so many people been shouting so loudly about so many things that feel unlikely to come true. So there has to be some kind of adjustment.
But I do feel like when I keep seeing ads that are saying, replace humans with robots, or hire robots instead of human, I don't feel good about that.
No. But yeah, I don't see. I think we will still have, if we're good at our jobs, there will be value in that, and especially if someone has generated a lot of stuff for us to clean up.
I mean, I'm not afraid for myself, but it's like when internet first came out, there were many fears that, entire jobs are going to be gone, and they're gone, but they're being replaced by better jobs.
Yeah.
But the issue with AI is we don't know if it's going to be replaced by better jobs for humans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
No, it's tricky. And also there's so much stuff around it. It's not just the tech, it's all the people driving things, and some of them seem to be pretty bad people.
Exactly.
Stuff like that as well. I mean, it's so hard to tell what will happen there.
Why are there all bad people at the top?
Yeah, exactly.
Explain to me.
Yeah, like people keep complaining about on social media and stuff. Like, I was expecting my dark future to have much cooler evil people, but all the evil people are so stupid in this timeline. It's all so dumb. And I can feel like that sometimes as well.
Me too.
But
have you seen The Good Place?
No, I haven't, but I heard it's great.
Okay, then I'm not going to finish that sentence.
No, feel free.
No, every day I feel like this is the bad place.
Oh, yeah, I think I understand a bit of that, even though I haven't seen much. I've heard a bit about it.
Basically, it's when you think it's the normal world, but you're actually in hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But you don't know you are in hell, and you realize that you are actually in hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that fits a bit too well.
It's quite dark.
Yeah, very positive place we ended up here.
But then, we started with dark patterns. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. What's fun? Conferences are fun. Talking to people like this, I think that's a good thing we can do and should do.
Yeah.
And that makes things better as well.
And actually, there are many talks at ORDEF this year that made the emphasis on the fact that we are going to yearn for more and more human interaction. And I feel that.
Yeah. And I mean, that's something, if we do tech right, we can get tech to do this stuff, and then we can focus more on human interactions, ideally. If we push stuff in that direction, we can improve it.
Because I agree with, the uncanny valley. Robots, they're fun, but you still feel like there's something off. You cannot really point your finger at it, but there's something off. And after a while, you just want humans.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually a positive thing for me about the whole generative AI bubble. I appreciate human-created stuff so much more now. Like someone making a presentation and all their slides are like hand-drawn or stuff. I enjoy that so much more now. I see so much more value in that now than, you generated your images. Then I feel worse about your presentation now. I'm sorry. Stuff like that.
I do.
That's
why, in the beginning, I was using AI-generated images because they're cheap.
Yeah.
I don't have much budget.
No, exactly.
And I wanted something specific and custom, but after a while, I got tired of looking at it.
Yeah, same here.
I replaced with stock images, and that's so much better.
Yeah.
And guess what? Also, a bit outside of conferences, but I've used AI for my emails. Because for years, emails have been the pain in my existence. I really hate writing emails. I never know.
Sounds like a good use case.
I never know what to write. I actually spend like long minutes, maybe like 10 minutes to write a simple email.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's the French in me.
No, I think everyone feels that sometimes.
So I started to use AI for that. But after a while, I just get tired of looking at AI generated messages.
Yeah.
It's so I hate that. So I've started to write my own emails again by myself.
But maybe it sort of broke you out of the place where you were before, at least.
Yes.
Like, I tried this way. Now I'm back and I look at it a bit differently.
Exactly. The circle again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Come full circle.
Yeah. And I mean, I was the same with generating images when we got on a ChatGPT account at work, and I burned my daily allowance of generating images for a while pretty quickly because it felt fun at the time. It sort of felt like that, having a dialogue with a dream or something. And it's like, I'll write this, and that came. I see where it took that idea from. Stuff, and then it's like.
Do you draw?
A bit, yeah. I like to draw images for the episodes that I release.
Is it drawn by you, the stickers?
Yes.
It's really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
But you were talking about how you like handmade stuff now.
Yeah.
And I feel the same. I really want to learn how to draw because I don't know, there is something so magical about hand-drawn things. I don't know how to explain.
No, but I agree.
I want to pick up that skill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just start somewhere. It's fun. Fight the slop goblin. My favorite. Yeah, we covered a lot of stuff. Anything else you want to add in at the end? Well, you have great stickers. Thank you. You should sell them. Do you have like a merch site? We have a small one. I think we have stickers, but we were thinking about switching to some other store provider. So we haven't done much with it. I recommend for all the listeners to buy the stickers. They're really awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time. It was great. Thank you for having me. Big thanks for listening to Kodsnack. If you want to support us, leave a review in your podcast player of choice, or just tell someone who might like the podcast about an episode. And don't forget you can come hang out in our Slack channel. A link is in the sidebar right on our website at kodsnack.se. Once again, big thanks for listening. Talk to you later.
Let me put it this way, Mr. Raymer. The 9000 series is the most reliable computer ever made. No 9000 computer has ever made a mistake or distorted information. We are all, by any practical definition of the words, foolproof and incapable of error.